Hello, today I am going to provide you with a review of, followed by a demo of the Electro-Harmonix Soul Food Overdrive pedal. Now, whether you think this thing is an awesome copy of the Klon pedal or not, I don't really care. This is not about that. This is about this specific piece of gear and what I think about it, not what it does or does not do versus the other thing that it may or may not copy. What you've got here is a overdrive pedal, a medium overdrive pedal. Well, what I mean by medium overdrive pedal, I mean that you're not going to get crazy heavy tones out of this like you would a big muff or a metal zone or a fuzz face. I know those are different, but you're not going to get those kinds of things out of this because this is a medium overdrive. What you will get though is basically your amp tone, thinking maybe a little bit nice warm, a little bit distorted tube amp tone, and when you engage this pedal you're just going to get a little bit more overdrive, a little bit more balls, a little bit more meaning in your otherwise boring life. Does that for me. So this is how I run my pedal, with the drive turned up a little bit and the treble turned down a little bit. Reason why I take the treble down a little bit is because I want a little less of it. I noticed that when it was set to right in the middle, had a little bit too much of a high end, high mid cutting through, and I wanted it to sound more like what my guitar sounded like when it was off. Maybe transparent, like that buzzword everybody's using on the internet these days. For a pedal that is under $100 and that comes with a power supply, you're not going to get anything better than this. Fact is, you might not get anything better than this spending a lot more than $100. There are sites out there that you can send this pedal and get it modded, and you're more than welcome to do that, and I'm sure they do an awesome job. But right out of the box, this thing's pretty cool on its own. I've taken it out now on 2 tours across Canada in the dead middle of winter. And if I've learned a couple of things on the road is take gear out in Canada in the winter, or take gear out in the middle of the Southwest in the dead middle of the summer, and if it comes home and it's still working, it's a pretty good piece of gear. This has come back and it still works fine. One other really cool feature in this pedal is if you take off the back plate, there is a switch that lets you choose between true bypass and buffered bypass. I am not going to get into a gigantic discussion about what I think is better, but I will tell you that I run this in the buffered mode. Only because on stage I've got 2 really long runs of cable, and I appreciate the helping hand that this little under $100 pedal provides me in life. For the sake of the demo, I am going to be playing through a Fender Blues Junior, an amp that chances are most of you have heard before, tried out at a music store, or maybe you have one. That way you've got a good point of reference of where I'm starting from and what the pedal's going to be doing. I've mic'd the amp with 2 microphones, your basic 57 and the Sennheiser E906. The 57 is panned to the left a little bit, and the other one, the 906, panned to the right a little bit. No compressors, no limiters, no EQs, no gates, no bullshit. Just pure mediocre guitar playing coming from these fingers here. I will be playing through an American Deluxe Stratocaster, 2 single coils, maple neck, which you'll see in the corner while I'm playing. And yeah, to sum it all up, I really dig this pedal. For a guy that's owned a ton of overdrives, I've had full drive 2, full drive 3, tube screamers, the whole bit. I've had a lot of them. This one has stayed in my pedal board since I got it like a year and a half ago, and I really, really like it. Under $100, what do you want? If you don't like it, throw it on eBay like every other guitar player does 6 months after they get a piece of gear. But yeah, so here we go. The demo.